Hey there. November 2022. This video will be out Monday. So if you want to know about the hunt today, I probably already posted that up so you can check it out and see how the hunt went today. It's more in detail than what I'm going to give now, but I did seeing I think 5 different bucks, a doe and a fawn and another fawn. So good day, really good day. Started seeing deer 9 a.m. and seen deer on and off for 3 hours. Probably could sit all day, but I got things to do. Um, don't know if I'm gonna hunt. Maybe tomorrow morning or Friday morning before the rain coming in. What's going on with me right now in the back there is all my does. I have that doe and the fawn that keeps showing up in the backyard. Kind of see my backyard; it's all nasty, but I got food back here still. There's still some goldenrod sticking up. There's still some green leaves over there. There's still some green leaves over there and some pucker bushes. I don't have any of that in the back. So it's good indication of no sunlight back there. And I mean, I need to get the chainsaw out. I need to make some more hubs. They're avoiding my hub back there. The bucks were this morning. And I just got to get them so all those travel corridors link to where I want to shoot them at. And it's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to work, I do believe, pretty well. So, and then maybe be able to plant a little bit more food back there, try to open up that middle to at least so the does are going somewhere and bedding somewhere and they don't leave here. I mean, I know people are probably baiting right now. Cornfield is still up over there, and on to the north, and my food plot to the north is getting, or right here is getting, right out the house is getting more action. Than there's an apple tree over there. Again, it's more greener here because there's more sunlight around here. So I gotta fix that in the back. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see about another update. Hopefully it get out again. Excuse me. Hopefully you are too. And remember, aim small, miss small. Morning. Just a quick update. It's November 3rd, Thursday morning. Right behind me here this morning when I let the dogs out, there was that doe and fawn laying in the woods. That's how close they were. And that's the same ones I kicked up yesterday when I was leaving the stand. They were bedded by one of my stands, one of my cameras along the property line. So obviously homebodies. Update on that nice buck that I seen yesterday. Got him on trail camera last night and again this morning at 5:45. I'll post a picture of it. Probably one of the biggest ones I've seen on this property in the 7 years. Still looks like to be a 2-year-old, but you know, once I think it would be a game time decision if I got a good shot on it. I don't know. I haven't got a good look. That you'll see the camera. It's not a great look there, and I didn't get a good look yesterday. But he's traveling around now. The property right next to me, my neighbors, who really haven't bow hunted in the last 7 years. I don't even know if I've ever seen them bow hunt. Anyway, they're out there this morning, or somebody's out there this morning hunting. So word must be getting out that the pressure's on that buck. So anyway, that's the update. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I have some good news. So yeah, the plan the next couple days. Tomorrow's Friday. As I said, the pressure is going down right now, and there's some rain coming in Friday night, early Saturday, maybe most of the day Saturday. Yeah, we have a funeral we will be attending tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to go out. This is a very important funeral. The family has gone through a lot in the last couple of weeks. We just had a funeral for the matriarch of the family and my wife's family, and we have another terrible incident last week. So the funeral is tomorrow, and that's really holds a huge precedence over deer in general. The same way it goes, I seen some guys posting some things on social media yesterday about how unethical, I guess, maybe law-breaking unethical, plus how many hunters are. I think it was on Small Acre Hunting Facebook page, and I try to video everything I do and all my hunts and stuff, so me baiting deer in would be I'd get caught. Anything I do, I would probably get caught. I can't afford to do anything illegal. Now, unethical, I mean, I guess if it's unethical, it'd probably be illegal. So I'm not quite sure there, but the laws are there for a reason, whether we like them or not. I mean, I don't necessarily agree 100% with the baiting law. I think there's ways around it, but again, I understand where they're coming from when if you can afford it, you dump truckloads of beats and everything, and then like right now in Michigan, you can't even tell that baiting's illegal. If you drive by any party store or places sell bait, there's piles and piles of bait. I just can't afford the ticket. And in my position, I'm trying to help people become better land stewards and better help them understand deer better. My hunting has been excellent ever since I've not really baited, because the deer feel more comfortable coming in. They're more, not necessarily relaxed, but they're more relaxed, but they're more in the state of how they live, and it's just amazing to observe them when that happens. So I don't know your thoughts on that, unethical. I guess unethical maybe some of the things about, the doe hunting, the doe killing and stuff like that. I know around here, people do not shoot very many does, and sometimes it is a problem. Other times, maybe not, because you got to know what you have, and the land has got to support how many deer you have. So on my 20 acres, I can only evaluate my little 20 acres and how many deer I think I can hold. So I can't sit here and manage a deer herd on 20 acres. It's impossible. I can do my part and try to talk to neighbors and see what they've shot, and at night I can walk across a road and go sit on that rye field and see 25, 30 deer. Well, is the area supporting it? And are does healthy? And are doe having multiple fawns? Are they able to carry those multiple fawns and get them to 1 year old? That's what comes down to. So just want to throw that out there, that was on my mind. I have to remind myself to take the small wins I get on deer hunting. I put a lot of pressure on myself. Drives my wife absolutely nuts, because this is my living. This is my life. Not my life, this is my professional life. And I've turned a hobby into a profession, and I absolutely love it, but obviously it does come with challenges as far as, you want to show your clients you're successful. I'm gonna just leave it here. So I got to remind myself that small wins, and I was taking small wins when I wasn't shooting these bucks consistently. So I've been here 7 years. Excuse me again, and I don't know if I've, the first 2-3 years I seen a couple nice bucks on camera, but I'd never seen them on stand. And for the last 4 years, I'm getting 2-year-olds consistently on stand. And I have passed, is this 5 years? No, 4 years now. Now, yesterday they were in range, but they're still on the property. That's a win. One was in range, I guess, but I don't know if I would have shot it or not. Now, my goals, hunting goals, and anybody's goals as a hunter, I think, this is, I guess, just my opinion, is to keep getting better and better as a hunter, as a land manager, making sure the deer have a good place to live, lots of stuff to eat, and making sure their numbers are in check, and everything else should fall in place. But again, I can't do that on 20 acres. My goal obviously would be to kill or hunt more older deer. Like if I could get to the 3-year-old, year and a half, goes back to the ethics thing I just talked about, ranted about. Passing up yearling bucks has been simple. You know, I've been doing it for so long though. You know, yearling bucks, a 2-year-old, 3-year-old doe has more meat than a yearling buck. So if you gotta get meat, why not shoot the doe? Because they need managed too. All you gotta do is look on the DNR website right now and you'll be able to see how many bucks and does are being killed in your county. In the antler point restriction counties, which are the northwest 12, 13 counties of Michigan, those numbers are almost 50-50 as far as buck to doe killing. And that's the way they should be. But in our county, or in Michigan in general, we're killing a lot of bucks per square mile and not very many doe. Now, a lot of people said, I ran into a guy last night that said, you know, you shoot all those does, that's next year's deer. Well, yes and no. If you think about it, if you take out just as many bucks as you did does, okay, that allows a lot more food for healthier doe to raise more fawns. So in the long run, you're going to get more healthier fawns than you are deer in general. So it goes along with kind of thinking backwards a little bit. Also, if you happen to shoot a nice doe that has fawns, those fawns are going to pretty much stay on your property, especially if they're a button buck. So 75% of the time or so, when you take a mama doe out, that button buck is going to live and grow on your property. So all that time and effort you're putting into trying to manage your land, actually, you don't even have to put that much in. Maybe some food plots and, you know, cutting some trees here and there. You're going to be growing that buck that you're going to be shooting for the next 3 years. Instead of taking chances, waiting for outlier bucks to kind of come through the property. So it's a little bit more deeper thinking, and I've ranted on long enough. I just got to make sure I take those small wins. You know, if I can't make it out tonight or tomorrow morning or tomorrow night or Saturday morning, I know I can't go out because of work. Wife's got to work. So I can't get out till Sunday. Time change is coming. I got to be able to make sure I take these small wins. And even if somebody else gets that deer, I seen it. And hopefully, if they get that deer, they can say, man, this is fun. Look at this, is nice. I'm going to mount this. We can get one more step bigger, 3-year-olds, and still not mature. 4.5 is when they start maturing. 4.5 years old. How much more meat is that? Then they'll say, well, the meat's bad in all those older deer, and that's completely not true. It's how you field dress the deer, how you butcher the deer, getting off the grizzle and all that, and then how you cook the deer. Usually everyone overcooks venison. It's really easy to do. And it makes it tough, and that's it. I have never, you know, I think it's more personal preference, but I think it's kind of a, if you get that in your mind that tastes bad because they're older, that's just not it. If it's gut shot, maybe. If it had something else wrong with it, maybe. But all right, till next time, thanks for watching. God bless. Please subscribe. If I waited to harvest a 4-year-old or even a 3-year-old, I'd be waiting 35 years. Well, no, I guess I did screw up that one 3-year-old. I did, what was it, 3 years ago? 3 seasons ago, I mean. I had that 3-year-old come through really quick. I pretty much, if I was on my toes and ready, I could have possibly got that 3-year-old, but I'd wait forever. So maybe I'm the problem. If I'm killing these 2.5-year-olds, which the one I thought was 3, but this is the biggest hurdle to get over. Getting past the 2-year-olds. That's the biggest hurdle, because the antlers are deceiving. You got to go by body size, and you know, this is what we got to do. But again, on 20 acres, how do I get, you know, I've talked to the neighbors, and they're in for shooting nice bucks, but then they again, it goes back to, oh, I thought it was a 2-year-old, or you know, this is where antler point restrictions do help, because they kind of take the guesswork out of age. It's kind of counterproductive, though. The only reason I don't like APRs is you're killing really, really nice yearling bucks, which are your breeding stock and your, well, here I go, getting off on genetics. Sorry, I made that comment. But those are your, when they're 3 or 4, those are the ones that are I guess I should say they're ahead in the ball game of life when it comes to growing antlers. Thanks for watching. I ranted enough in that video. Let me know your comments. Please like, subscribe, share, do anything. It's free. I would greatly appreciate it. God bless you. God bless our troops. God bless the USA. And please don't forget my affiliate sponsors down there. Tide Wee, Legendary Whitetail, Bushnell, Scentlok, Scent Crusher. I really appreciate it. Thanks. See you next time.